All right, meteorologist Devin Lucy with you, meteorologist Jim Sine beside us too. We're in here with Jennifer Hudson. We'll try to get back as soon as possible, but want to give you the lay of the land as we've got flood advisories now up, a number of alerts and special weather statements, severe thunderstorm warnings at time, marine warnings. So we've had a cluster of storms right over the heart of the city for the last hour or so, especially with about 2 inches of rain right over Gentilly, where we've seen to have the most of it. So this started with a flood advisory that's shown here, and then just recently you can start to see this darker red outlined area within the flood advisory outlined in green. So again, we'll start bigger here and show you kind of the khaki areas. These are boxes are going to be special weather statements for storms that are just not severe, just under the limits. Flood advisory in this outlined green area shown that includes much of the city here, just back over New Orleans East. And then the red outlined area is a little bit smaller within. That's the flash flood warned area. So Jim, let's focus on that flash flood warning here real quick, and then we're going to get into some of the storm totals for this. And he's really getting in tight. So this is going to give us great definition from Little Woods. This is University of New Orleans. Obviously lakefront, you get the Lakeshore Drive. Mid-cities, it's just going to be included within, right centered on Fairgrounds here. And we've got Gentilly and then some areas, the Lake Forest, just crossing over the north parts of Lower Ninth will be here. There's Lower Ninth in the north parts as you get, it's really New Orleans East in towards the heart of the city. Let's go with the storm totals here, Jim, and show you the radar estimations, how much rain has already fallen. And this is the main reason for the flash flood warning, is the estimations that possibly over 2 inches of rain. And look at this, nearly 3 inches of rain that's fallen. And this has just been over the last hour. So as we are aware of and as we are well accustomed to here, we know that our rain can come down in torrents and it can come down just like that. So many areas, especially as you get to the typical areas, the Franklin Underpass 610, that's going to be a worry spot. As you get closer to maybe even some areas to the fairground, we could have some of that pooling water go a little bit farther west. It's going to be the Carrollton Underpass, might be in some areas a little farther away. That might be something, but the worst of the rain looks to be more towards UNO, Lakefront, and right in those areas defined in that flash flood warning. Again, Jim, that flash flood warning here, if you click on it one more time, just want to give how long that's going to be until 5:30, and usually flash flood warnings are a little bit more extended period of time. Go back to reflectivity Doppler radar. So now we know, and we've showed you nearly 3 inches of rain right centered around UNO, Gentilly to Fairgrounds in Mid-City, where we've gotten the heaviest of rain. But there's a look at Doppler radar in motion. We still have pockets of heavier downpours right now, a little bit wider view for us. And not to be forgotten, we got the west part of the metro and the greater New Orleans area to Metairie here. Bucktown getting some pretty hefty rain, parts of Kenner. And you can see the special weather statement that just went on for that. This is also going to mean that Causeway Boulevard along with Causeway itself is going to be a little bit tricky. Heading up to the Twin Span will also be pretty tricky as well. So that's one cluster of storms, and that's the main reason I want to give you this update right now of that flash flood warning and what is occurring. A little bit wider view here, Jim, even more so. Let's see if there's anything farther south that's redeveloped. And this is some good news for us. It looks to be that cluster of storms is kind of feeding on itself and is the one that's more responsible. But I am seeing a pixel here of some more storms just north of Golden Meadow, lower Jefferson Parish, and seeing that. We also have these storms to the river parishes west. These are pretty impressive as well, getting closer into maybe as you cross over from us to the Baton Rouge area. But Thibodaux outside of you, we got some hefty storms, Lutcher, and very heavy rain rates here. Let's stop the radar for us here, Jim. And what we're going to do is inspect these storms because we've shown you how much rain has been estimated to fall so far. But let's look at the storms and see how heavy the rain is coming down right now. We can actually give you an estimation of the rain rates per hour, how much of that is coming down here too. And I can tell you already there's at least going to be spots that are upwards of 2, 3, 4 inch per hour rain rates with these particular systems. Sometimes there's a little bit of hail within here and it gets some higher marks that get on the order of 7 inches. That's not unheard of. It's possible. But then we look at some other products here too, a lot of times that we can interpolate between the two and tell you that we can show you that we've got about at least 3 to 4 inch per hour rain rates in some of the heavier rates coming down. So that shows that really heavy pockets of rain that are there, these storms, and that's the main reason why we'll be on. And it's the main reason for our impact day that is going on right now. It will at least be happening tomorrow and another one into Friday when the front finally shoots through. So let's go back to radar here, Jim, and we're going to show that in the bigger picture, 2 main clusters of storms responsible for what's going on right now. The one that shows the strongest storms west, there's the alerts back on. Special weather statement, meaning there's a storm. It's not quite severe, but close. Special weather statements for the city. Those are mainly for strong wind gust potential, maybe to 60 miles per hour. In this case, they're more 40, 50 miles per hour because 58 miles per hour is the magic mark to find when we start to do damage. We have marine alerts, too, up for Lake Pontchartrain. And you can see that's now been clustered upon right over the causeway. So probably saying limiting causeway and even twin span travel would be something to be thinking of right now at this time. And so those are the two main clusters of storms that we have at this point. And then as we go into what's happening in the bigger picture, one last thing here, and then we're going to get you back to Jennifer Hudson here real quick. Jim, let's go real wide because I want to show those storms way west of here, because that's the other part of this is look at that cluster of storms over Lake Charles right now. So what's happening here will continue into the evening hours, but that cluster of storms is coming on later on tonight, and that means an extra potential for some flooding and even stronger storms. That's the lay of the land right now. We're going to get you back to Jennifer Hudson. We're going to see you with WDSU News at 4 with meteorologist Jim Sine. I'll see you at 5 and 6, and of course many updates on social media between now and then too.